gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand spanking new episode of VWF Nitro. This is yours truly, the Jam Factor Joseph Matos, as Gina Corano is making her way to the ring to take on another local athlete. Yeah, Gina must have a real... Yeah, for some reason, most people are afraid to face Gina right now, or are so busy doing other things that they don't want to fight Gina. So, right now, they have everybody... have her facing local athletes. With her 11th win, with her 11 winning streak, she's trying to pull a Goldberg here. She's trying to make it to 100. The streak. Gina Corano has made not one, but 11 people tap out to either that modified reverse torture rack or the rear naked choke or sleep roll body scissors for the wrestling purists. And I'm wondering who is the unlucky bastard who's going to try to fight Gina now. Who is our local athlete? And our local athlete for this match is Anya Stroud. Oh man, I feel bad for Anya now. Anya, the Gears girls haven't had a really good start here in VWF. I mean, the Winter Sisters kicked their asses twice. Sam fell victim to Gina last time, and now, oh god, now Anya's gonna try to avenge that loss. Or will she be the unlucky victim number 12? I got my shovel right next to me. If she's gonna be buried. Alright, here we go, sound of the bell, and the match is underway. Right now they're circling around each other. Here we go, collar elbow tie-up. Anya would have the power game a little bit, but I don't know if that'll be enough on Gina. We've seen what Gina has done to certain people with that. She even took on she even beat two people at once. She beat Haruka and Mishiro in a handicap match, for God's sakes. Local athletes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be calling every person. Okay, from now on, guys, every person, unless they're like big star status in VWF, everyone else are local athletes. In every match they're in with Gina Corano. And Anya, unfortunately, will be named the local athlete for this match. Gina... Oh, big European uppercut that kind of dazed Anya a little bit. Anya, forearm shot to the face. Going for Crucifix, trying to go for a quick pin here. Only one count. I think this is as close as anybody's gotten so far to getting any type of count on Gina. Oh, scoop slam right into the ropes. Now sitting Gina, big time shoulder thrust. And also, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank K-Ro for filling in for me. Last Saturday, I was pretty messed up last Saturday. You know, he got his information wrong a little bit. You know, I didn't have no stupid stomach ache. I had one of the worst headache migraines you could ever imagine. I had it since I was suffering from this shit since Thanksgiving, and then Saturday it went at full force as my entire head, not one spot, my entire head was like a friggin' nuclear detonator waiting to explode. It was friggin' horrible experience, and I hope I never experience that crap again. So, you know, I want to thank Harry, for filling in for me last Saturday. And for those who are wondering, where was the greatest commentator of all time in his generation? Nice takedown. Oh, nice takedown by Gina. Now Gina sitting Anya up for a ride to the ropes. Big time hip toss. Gina now taking control. Anya's got to watch for those submissions. And the fists of fury have been unleashed. Punch! Tell you, once Gina gets her momentum on, and then you're in trouble. And that's exactly what Anya is experiencing right now. Another takedown. So far, Gina taking control. German suplex. Ani being overwhelmed by strikes. And oh god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nope. Only stopped at 4. She wished it was 10. Wait, we got another crucifix by Anya. 1. Only 1 count. Well, guys, I gotta tell you, Femme Fatale coming soon. And there's been a lot of weird-ass, very unanswered questions going on. Like, for one, during that #1 contenders match last week, why the hell did Ami help Tifa beat Ashley, which is so strange? Like, what? There's been a lot of weird stuff going on with Ami. A lot of weird supernatural shit that, we might need to call the Ghostbusters for. But then again, what am I saying? Hell, it's still in SCA to this day, we're no strangers to the supernatural and the paranormal. That's been in SCA forever. But I'm wondering what is going on with Ami right now. Gina's just delivering series of kicks. Oh god, big one right to the side of the temple. Oh, and before I go back onto that topic, I might jump on that topic a little later. Oh, here we go. You're done. It's over. It's over. Get my shovel. I got my shovel ready. I'm going to be burying Anya right now. And, yep, I'm going to be burying Anya after the show, ladies and gentlemen. Victim number 12. Gina's undefeated streak continues. To be honest with you guys, I definitely would picture Gina facing Mila or Ryomo in my league, SCA. Now that would be a pretty good submission match for Dragon Heat rules. There it is, the rear naked choke, sleep body scissors. Oh. She's a wrecking machine! Ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. Gina's next step is to becoming champion. And unlike being screwed over in that travesty of justice of her MMA career, she'll get better results. saw some weird shit going on between the connection between Tifa and Ami, especially about Tifa's strange actions of late. And here comes one half of the VWF Tag Team Champions, Hinata, making her way to the ring. And if you guys don't remember, the Senshi, Makoto, and Minako injured Sakura during that match, which is so odd for the Senshi. Yuna coming out, requesting some airtime, asking for a microphone. I don't know if Hinata's used to talking in front of a large crowd, but let's see. It takes a lot of guts. It's taking a lot of guts to do this. She's calling out the Senshi. I don't think these are the Senshi she's talking about. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, this is bad. Looks like Haruko, along with Mishiro in her corner, will be taking on Hinata in this non-impromptu one-on-one match. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. I know this isn't the Senshi that Hinata was originally calling out. And we know that Rikku and Mishiro don't really get along with the original Senshi at all. Former tag team champions. Very dominant. They weren't lucky against Gina. A handicap match. But this is not going to be pretty. Hinata's going to have eyes in the back of her head. She's going to have to keep that Byakugan active throughout most of this match. Because Mishiro is right there, stalking, just waiting for the right moment to strike. Hinata's gonna have to try to keep her head cool, try to end this as quick as possible, or find a way to dispose of Mishiro. Haruka trying to go for the strikes. I don't know if that would be a really good idea. And now Hinata countering that punch into a scoop slam. And look at Mishiro just on the apron, stalking, just waiting for the right moment to strike. But better be careful that she doesn't cost her partner and wife-to-be Haruka this match. Doesn't want to risk disqualification. European uppercut, now grabbing the arm, and now just kicking it right in the face. Kawada will be pleased, oh god. Slaps that were so powerful, open hand slaps, that sent Haruka to the outside. Haruka trying to take a quick breath here or rethink her strategy. Just stalking the outside of the ring, and Mishiro trying to provide words of encouragement. Haruka now finally getting back in the ring. Hinata, whatever you do not have your back turn on your opponent, because that will be a big mistake. Your shinobi training taught you this. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And now just delivering series of blows, series of punches to the skull of the Yuga Eris. Oh god, this is horrible. And now Harga. Oh, Canadian backbreaker. That's not even going to help things either. Now here we go. We got a pin. 1, 2. No. Hinata kicks out at 2. Hinata trying to fight here for survival. And because Harga is literally destroying her right now. More slaps. Oh, trying to go for a Mongolian ear chop. Oh man, double chop. Showing for a Hassan chop. Well, make that Hassan slap across the chest. Now once again, go behind. Full Nelson slam. But still, what the hell is going... Besides this, what's going on here, what the hell is going on with Ami right now and Tifa? You know, you got this giant connection. Aerith wanting to investigate. She's going to try to pull a mind, trying to go inside her head, find out what's going on. For me, I'll call the Ghostbusters. For me, I would call the Ghostbusters. Get the trap and get the blaster ready. And a spare battery pack in case things go south. Just like how things are going south for Hinata right now. We're seeing Hinata be destroyed right now. In the worst way possible. And oh my god, look at the strength of Arc military press. And Arc is just enjoying the damage right now. She's taking complete and absolute joy. Now being sent to the apron, oh no. And being sent back in with the suplex. But you know, the one thing that kind of bothered me though was... Oh wait, before I even jumped to that thought. Oh wait, Hinata reversing the DDT! Haruka tried to go for the ground shaking. Unfortunately, Hinata was able to counter it right into the Widow's Peak. Oh, nice counter by Hinata. And oh my god. I don't think that went as well as she thought it was going to. Here we go, we got a pin with a bridge here. 1, 2, no. That landing, that was a nasty landing. She tried to go for a blockbuster and it went south. Now, the thing about Ami was she said she had a scar across her face, which is why she's wearing that protective mask. The question is, what does the scar even look like? Because in War Games, I remember her collapsing, but I don't remember seeing that scar. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the scar, but, I have no idea what scar looks like. And that went south for Hinata again, and just grabbing a handful of hair, and slamming Hinata's face into the canvas. Face meets canvas. Canvas will win, 100% of the time. Chops of doom. More chops. And now using those shoes and just putting all her body weight into choking her. You're not just fighting for her life. Oh, nice judo throw. Nice judo throw. Belly to back suplex. Mishiro is still stalking the ring. And Yuna finally gaining back control here. Now going for got the leg, get a pin. 1, 2, no. Only 2 count. Wait a minute. Mishiro quickly distracting Hinata, and oh god. Oh no. Left her wide open for that full Nelson slam. And Mishiro proud of herself. But Hinata reversing into a rib breaker, and now going right back up the top rope. Mishiro is not pleased. Senton splash by Hinata. And look at Mishiro once again on that top rope. Elbow. We got another pin, and wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Mishiro. Mishiro distracting the referee. Preventing the referee from making the cover. That could have been a 3 count. And Haruka taking full advantage of that opening. She's satisfied right now. Overhead release German suplex. Hinata in so much trouble right now. It's not looking good. And that clothesline is definitely not going to be helping matters. It's just going to make things worse. Punch! And wait, what the? Oh God. Oh no. Oh, fallaway slam. Haruka's loving every minute as she's just enjoying this painful torture, and I think that's gotta be all. A 1 count? What the hell? Hinata must have serious willpower to be able to kick out at 1. And Haruka's gonna beat Hinata so bad she'll make sure she won't kick out again. Oh God, I think this could be endgame. We might be seeing the ground shaking. We could see the ring shaking. Everything shaking. And no! Hinata, I don't know how, somehow kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but broke out. No, Hinata could be going for it. Oh no, hey, Mishiro. Wait a minute. Mishiro, with the snake eyes. That should be a disqualification, referee. Hassan chop. No, misses the Hassan chop. And wait a minute. The A trigrams. The A trigrams. Knee. The A trigrams connects. It could be over. That's gotta be over. We got a pin. And the referee distracted again. Mishiro providing the opening. Neckbreaker by Hinata. It could have been over with the 8 trigrams, but no. That stupid referee being distracted by Mishiro and her hot, stupid self. Oh man, this is a travesty of justice right here. This will definitely give Haruka the chance to get that opening. Man, it's so wrong on so many levels. It's like a unglorified handicap match on steroids. Don't ask me how that makes sense. It somehow does. Elbow to the back of the skull, and oh man, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I gotta give Hinata credit for lasting as long as she has against these two, and oh no. Oh God, no. No. Oh, the ground shaking. And the ground literally shook. The ring shook. The referee shook. The floor around me shook. And that's gotta be 1, 2. Oh my. What the? Wait, what? Really? Hinata survives. Yes. Hinata survived. She kicked out of ground shaking. Don't ask me. Ow. Hassan. Chop. And please let that be over. Oh, God damn it. Mishiro once again. Come on, referee. Get her out of here. Kick her out. Get her out of here. And I think she's been kicked out. I think. Mishiro has been booted. Chop. Hassan chops for everyone. And Hinata on the top rope, and we could see another end game. This time the blockbuster connects. And she's going to try to go for that 8 trigrams again. Here we go. The 8 trigrams. She's launching additional blows that's so fast we can't see them. And that last shot to the throat. That has got to be all. For somehow it's got to be all. Mishiru's not here to save you. And yes, it is over. Hinata, I don't know how, by some act of God, maybe she was thinking about Naruto during all that time. But whatever the case may be, Hinata somehow survived against Haruka, despite Mishiro's constant interference. Hinata somehow survived and persevered. I have the strange feeling that Hinata ain't gonna be seeing the last of Mishiro and Haruka anytime soon, especially since the tag team go for it, especially regarding the tag team championships. And then that was the aftermath of the second attempt at the 8 trigrams. And there's Haruka in her unconscious body. Mishiro not pleased because she was kicked out. Remember, like, oh, you interfere again, I'm gonna kick you out. That's exactly what happened. And the crowd is loving it. Oh god, please somebody call the Ghostbusters. Let me get the Ghostbusters. Let me get a blade, a gun, and some mystical artifacts. Because something tells me that's exactly what we're going to need if that's exactly who Arab is insinuating. But right now, we're going to be going on to our next matchup as Dixie and Renoa will be teaming up to be facing Lightning and Rowdy Rikku. Oh god. Well, it looks like we got a mix of two different things going on in this tag team match, guys. First, we got a War Games rematch, while at the same time, we got a revenge at the same time. Here, let me break it down for you. We all know the problems that Renoa has had with Lightning, the greatest for the past couple of weeks. And then add the fact that Lightning made Renoa her bitch at War Games during that street fight. Big victory for Lightning. I thought originally Lightning could get past Renoa and continue on with the rest of the list. But Renoa pulling off the Tommy Dreamer's like, thank you, man, I have another. So first, we got a War Games rematch. While at the same time, we got a War Games revenge situation. I'll explain that one in a few couple of seconds. Okay, now as Dixie Clems is making her way to the ring, 3-count cowgirl. Now I'm going to explain the next problem. If you guys remember, Dixie and Rikku have been having a little bit of problems lately in the tag team division, especially with one of their latest losses a couple of months back. Rikku was attacked by the Winter Sisters, either by Viola or Kiki, and got her head slammed into a window, into a car window, leaving a very nasty scar across her eye. And Dixie is, and blah, blah, a little tongue-tied here. Rikku was literally bent out of shape at the fact that Dixie was not there to help her out or where she was during that old problem. Then, a little later on, Dixie gets run over by a car. Dixie comes back in War Games, wanting to know what the hell has been going on with Rikku. And then Rikku appears in that familiar biker getup as her other self, Rowdy Rikku, and beat the living crap out of Dixie Clements last time in the War Games, and then cracked her over the head with a pipe last week. and now after I got all that exposition out of the way, the greatest of all time, make your way to the ring, future VWF champion, and could be future SCA Queen of Roses champion. For anybody who has been watching SCA lately, Lightning has been personally endorsed by the Ashura organization. Along with the big deal was sabotaging that free fall hell in a cell that happened in SCA Defiance way back over the summer, giving the agreement that she can get a Queen of Roses title shot. And now here comes a former SCA Women's Champion from back in the day. We're talking about the early days of SCA, back during 2007 and the 2009 years. Now here we go with the trademark kendo stick in hand, drinking a can of Corona with vicious, violent intentions. As much as I know she wants to crack Dixie over the head with that kendo stick again, unfortunately this is not no DQ. In some way, shape, or form, I know for her that she is not pleased. And Renoa staring down at Lightning. Her gaze is just focused on Lightning right now. Dixie's gaze is just dead set on Rowdy Rikku right now. For those of you who have never seen Rowdy Rikku in a match in SCA, and are seeing this for the first time VWF, then you're in for brutality. That's the best way I'm going to be describing it. And wow, Lightning not wanting Renoa already. She doesn't need to. She immediately tagged in Rowdy Rikku. Renoa made a big mistake trying to show up to the crowd in front of Rowdy Rikku. If there's anyone you don't want to let your guard down around, it's definitely Rowdy Rikku. Rowdy Rikku's been known for being very controversial, very brutal. Will do any means necessary to win. If it means that she's got to break an arm or a leg, if that's what it takes to win, then so be it. That's exactly what she will do. I've been following Reiko Hinamoto, as well as Rowdy Rikku's career since the very beginning. Back in the days in the early SCA, to when she was around during the 2009 and 2010. I've been following her career for so long. But I never thought that I would see the day when Rikku would become this again. And Lightning just staring down at Renoa, just saying all kind of basically like taunting her from her side, from their side of the corner. And now Rowdy Rikku is just sending Renoa to their corner, now making a tag to Lightning, the greatest of all time. Double flapjack. Oh, and now here we go. War Games rematch. And the crowd is not pleased. But then again, I don't care if the crowd is pleased or not. I'm pleased, because the greatest is in the ring right now. Better than life. Kicks to the leg. Lightning targeting the knees. Missed that insecurity. Oh, I fell victim to having her own knee slammed into the mat. Dixie sneaking in a kick. Cheap shot. Come on, referee. Oh, try to stand in the corner. Lightning quickly able to get out of that situation. Punch! Front face lock. Elbow. Keeping Lightning in their corner. Now making the tag to Dixie. the big powerhouse of this match. Drop toe hold, elbow drop. Dixie, the powerhouse, and Lightning still distracted by Renoa. Almost dropped their guard around Dixie, and Dixie wasn't able to capitalize. Lightning was well aware. Lightning a little bit faster than Dixie, but not fast enough to block that big boot. And goddamn, that boot was big. Oh god, say it for the right. Oh! Double cross chop. Dixie may look like she may be big and she may be powerful, but she can move around like a damn feather, like a damn light heavyweight. Only difference is you won't be seeing her executing anything like moonsaults or anything. Big Bulldog Lightning, a little bit rocked. This is the first time she's ever wrestled Dixie. So I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be able to know what kind of strategy or what kind of options to use against Dixie. And Dixie just overwhelming her with throws, with strikes, mixing it up, and giving Lightning a very difficult time here trying to respond in a certain way. Lightning with a side headlock, knee to the head. And now just working on the arm. Trying to lessen the strength of Dixie's punches. That is a good idea. That is a pretty good strategy. Come on, Lightning. Ooh. Yes, rooting. And like, oh god, look at the power, look at those spins. Now sending Dixie back into the corner, I think. Oh god. Just ran on top of her, like running on walls, practicing parkour. Lightning dragging Dixie around. Rowdy Rikku making the tag. And what are we gonna see here? Whoa, look at this. What the hell is that? I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty innovative. To be honest with you, I've never seen anything like that before. A double team move like that before. And this is coming from a guy who has seen almost every single move in American wrestling, in Joshi Puroresu, in Puroresu wrestling, Mexican. But there are still moves that are still coming around I haven't seen yet. And that's one of them. Most people argue that I'm probably the most move knowledgeable. Now kicks to the leg. Rowdy Rikku now the legal woman in this match. Big shoulder thrust. Now we got a pin. 1, 2. No, only 2 count. Now we have War Games revenge happening right now. Still don't understand. Well, Dixie doesn't understand why Rowdy Rikku's doing all of this. Here we go. 1, 2. No, only 2 count. Another near fall. That could have been a 3. But yeah. Dixie has no clue, no understanding as to what made Rikku do all this. What made her become Rowdy Rikku. I mean, I think the scar on her eye basically says will say the whole story. But there probably could be a lot more to it than just that. As we see a white Russian leg sweep here, outside the ring, Sandman will be pleased. And, oh god, big boot of death in the outside. And a DDT on that thin padding. I mean, you know, that's floor under that padding, ladies and gentlemen. And that padding ain't fully protected. That's thin padding. And that hurts like hell. Ain't gonna provide much protection. Just like how that boot to the head ain't gonna make things better either. And here we go, we got a pin. That could be, I don't know. 2, no. Another near fall. And oh, wait a minute. Dixie, I think, was going to try to go for the Dixie cutter, but nope. Rowdy Rikku was able to get out of that situation. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Sunset Driver! And that's gotta be, forget about it. No. Renoa, somehow, by some act of God, was able to break up the Sunset Driver. If that would have been the case, if that wasn't the case, it would have been over. Sunset Driver is one of the most devastating of the Tiger Driver variations I've ever seen in wrestling. I remember originally, Rowdy Rikku would always land your opponent on the back of the neck when doing it. But she's mastered the Sunset Driver in such a way now that she can literally give you a serious concussion just by landing you on the back of her head. That's how far she has mastered the Sunset Driver over the years. And Lightning. Wait, Ryder better get back in the ring. She doesn't want to risk disqualification. Oh, and Lightning could be signaling for end game. Should be going for the Wrath of Odin right now. No. Dixie quickly retreating back to her corner, making that tag to Renoa. She knew if the Wrath of Odin would have connected, it could have been over. And that was a wise decision. And wait a minute. Renoa, the Fallen Angel. Lightning dropped her guard for 1 second for the Fallen Angel. Come on, Lightning, kick out. 1, 2. Oh, god damn it. Damn it. Don't worry, Lightning, you'll get them next time. Renoa and Dixie are victorious in this revenge match. You see the highlights of this match. Earlier pin attempt from Dixie after kicking the shit out of her from the side of her head from the outside. That was a 2 count. Here's some more double team action, double flapjack. But this is where it ended right here. Falling Angel, oh, forget about it. Lightning dropped her guard for 1 second. I think she was going to try to go for the Wrath of Odin on Renoa, but she dropped her guard for 1 second, leaving her wide open to the Fallen Angel. Renoa gets a little bit of justice, a little revenge after Lightning destroyed her at War Games. Dixie gets a little bit of revenge against Rowdy Reiko, but I don't know. I know this. I have a feeling, a weird, strange gut feeling, that this is not even going to be over anytime soon. We're going to see more carnage. And if there's anything I love, it's carnage and chaos. Man, the 12th and 13th, I wonder what that means. But anyway, here comes Rei Hino, the Intergalactic Champion. And we need to solve, we got a problem here. We need to figure out, how can this be resolved with Yuna? Let's see. Man, talk about an ultimatum. A challenge. A one-on-one match for this week, for this show, and one for next week against Usagi. The winner will face Rei for the Intergalactic Championship, though I don't know why when Yuna has the right to a rematch. Either that or Yuna's saving it for later on date. Here comes Yuna, the former Intergalactic Champion, pissed off, not happy, has been on a rampage. You know, earlier in the show, guys, I saw Yuna throwing chairs and all that around. She was pissed off. Still hasn't gotten over the fact that she's lost the Intergalactic Championship in that triple threat. The triple threat match that should never have happened in the first place at War Games. And feels that she got screwed over. She feels like she got victim of wrestling politics. I can arguably agree. I mean, I hate wrestling politics with a passion. Here's one of the main things that caused this entire problem. And that's why Yuna is so dead set on taking out Rikku. And then, though, yeah, that big choice of words last week that led into a giant fight that had to be broken up by FCW security. And they broke it up with their developmental powers. I don't know if Rikku cares about the Intergalactic title shot. I think she wants to get into Yuna's head and find out what's going on. What brought the change of attitude? Hell, maybe I have an answer for that. Maybe she wants to, you know, go off on her own, spread her own wings, find her own place here at VWF. You know, when you're the champion, when you're the big star, you know, that arrogance and all that comes in. That happens in this business. Rikku's got to learn to understand it. Sometimes this business can change people. And I should know. I've seen it happen. Wait a minute. Look at Rei. Rei's like, hold on, I got a ticket. I get to see this. So Rei is watching from the crowd. I figured she would have been watching from my table. But it looks like she'll be watching from the crowd. She pulled out a ticket. I'm like, wait, if you're an athlete here, why the hell would you need a ticket? Oh God. So now Rei's personally watching this matchup, saying, I love how she has this arrogant comment where she's like, oh, let's see what you got. I love how you're saying that to Yuna, who's a former champion. I think that comment would be more for Rikku. Riku's gonna have to try to pull off all the stops if she wants to survive this and face Usagi next week. But Yuna's got a lot more experience than Rikku does. And if I know Yuna, she's going to be using many dirty tactics, my kind of tactics, to make sure to get this win. And I got a feeling we're going to be seeing Riku's going to be taught a very personal lesson tonight by Yuna. I think Yuna, this is a reward. She finally gets to destroy Rikku like she has planned since last week. Then most likely, possibly, if she does win, she'll destroy Usagi. And then get the match she's been wanting with Rei that she's been denied. That one-on-one match that's eluded her for months. Since last season. 1, 2, gonna try to win off a choke, but nope. I don't think that's gonna work. And oh God, just beating the living crap out of her cousin right now. And this is like family. Yuna doesn't give a damn though. Yuna just wants to teach Rikku a lesson in top level, a lesson she'll never forget. She's gonna beat the living crap and daylights out of her. And Rikku, oh man, Rikku with a nice counter attack. And Rikku finally getting some more offense in. I mean, Yuna had control throughout the majority of most of the beginning. And Rikku now finding the opening she needs can finally counter-react here. Oh, try to go for a spinning heel kick. It didn't really do much to Yuna, it only grazed her. And Yuna sending Rikku to the outside. And Yuna can fly, but unfortunately, that flying was destroyed by Rikku. Rikku had it well scouted. Able to move a little bit to the side, grab her as she was landing by her back, and just slammed her face first into that thin padding. I gotta admit, that was a clever strategy. as much as I had a little bit of beef with Rikku for, you know, sabotaging the match at War Games that's originally supposed to be one-on-one because he made that challenge, he didn't hold to your commitment, I gotta admit that was a clever play. And it worked, but it just, unfortunately for Rikku, it pissed Yuna off again. Yuna just taking out all her anger. Guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it in the former Intergalactic Champion's eyes. I can see that anger. I can see that resentment she has over Rikku right now. She's just taking out all her anger and frustrations out on Rikku right now. Most people would be sickened by this. Most people, if they were not me, would be like, yo, this is unjustifiable. They wouldn't care what the reason is. They would call it that. But me, I call this poetic justice. I know most of you guys are probably like, why the hell would you justify Yuna beating up Rikku right now? Well, I explained all those reasons. I explained them all a few minutes ago, and hell, I even explained it in War Games. Rikku got her nose in Yuna's business, which was never her business, and oh, big beautiful kick right there by Rikku, and I think that could be no. But you know, Yuna is pissed off at the fact not only did she lose the title, but Rikku got into her business again. Whining, complaining to Fred, that made things even worse. And the big Albed drop, cutting me off again, and here we go. We got to cover. I don't know. I think that could be all. No contender. No. Well, like I said, you know, Yuna has every right to be mad. And to me, this is poetic justice. I'm just going to put it at that. Because if I go into a long exposition, well, then yeah, it's gonna be a while, and the match will probably end, and the show will probably end. So if you want to question me on that, you can go in the comments and question me about that. I'll gladly explain it. Running Bulldog by Rikku, and Rikku was close, not once but twice, to getting one step closer with Intergalactic title shot, and a big Albed drop. If you're gonna try to go after Yuna in any way, you might as well fight her to get a answer. And Yuna, with kicking out at 2. It had to be 2.9 or something. Rikku still keeping on the offensive, which is a good idea. You don't want Yuna getting momentum. Oh, wait, look at this. Frankensteiner! Scott Steiner will be so proud of you, Rikku. And a big frog splash of death. Should have went for that pin. Big time elbow, and that could be one. Only a one? How the hell could that be only a one? That's amazing. That's amazing in itself. Oh, no. Yuna's not happy now. Shoulder, meeting post. Post will always win. It's a given. And again, Yuna sending Rikku into the shoulder first into the steel post, and a big DDT, just depositing her. But not in the way that you would be depositing money at your bank. And we got a fisherman suplex here. 1, 2, no. Now Yuna clipping the leg, clicking from the back of the knee. And oh, wait a minute. And now here we go. Just wrenching on the leg, trying to break it. I got a feeling that's exactly what Yuna was trying to do. She was trying to break that leg. Now once again, to the corner. And Yuna's got something dastardly planned here. Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yuna had to be the arm-breaking moonsault of doom. And wait a minute, what the hell? Disqualified. That's a disqualification. That's a disqualification. Referee, ring the bell. That was a disqualification. How is that not a disqualification? That's a big travesty of justice. I love how Ray just nonchalantly punched Yuna in the face after Yuna connected beautifully with that arm-breaking moonsault of doom. After drop-kicking Rikku to the outside, Ray just cheap shots Yuna. And that shows you who Ray wants to win this match. And another elbow drop, and that's got to be all she wrote. Yuna got robbed here. This is a big travesty of justice. 1, 2. Oh my. Wait, what? Yuna kicks out and Rikku can't believe it. Rikku cannot believe what the hell she just witnessed. And wait, oh no. Victory roll. Victory roll. And the referee out of position. 1, 2. No. Rikku can't believe it. Rikku cannot believe it. Yuna is angry. She's enraged now. I think that punch to the face was a wake-up call. 1, 2. No, wait, reversal. 1, 2. No. And now Rikku up the top rope. Big time frog splash. Reverse DDT. What more could be done? What more can Rikku do to Yuna? What more can Yuna do to Rikku? Who will be one step closer to a championship match? Another reverse DDT, and no, not even a 1 count. How the hell is that not even a 1 count? How is Yuna doing this? Did she take a dress spear? An orb? Out of her bag from earlier to prepare herself for this? Did she cast auto life on herself before the show started? Shatter Spear! Rikku fell victim to the Shatter Spear. And that could be all she wrote. 1, 2, oh, forget about it, it's over. Yuna will be the one who will be one step closer to an Intergalactic Championship match if she defeats Usagi next week. Yeah, let's see the highlights of the replays. The extreme replay. The Fisherman pin, which was a near fall earlier in the match. Then we had that secondary reverse DDT that was somehow a 1 count. Don't know how. And this is endgame. Watch this Shatter Spear. It was straight genius. And in the pin, I don't know if the referee saw that hand on that rope. Which is even more genius than Yuna's not done. Yeah, Yuna, go. Send a message. Make a statement right now. You shouldn't even have to be going through this crap in the first place, since you have a right to break that leg. Wait a minute. What? What is she doing here? Get her out of here. Here comes Melina, that talentless, having no business here. And, oh, she has sent Yuna to the outside. Saving Riku's ass from getting her leg and career ended. Well, it's time to get answers. Ami believes that there's one person who will have the answers to most of the things going on, and that would be Tifa who would have those answers. A lot of paranormal, supernatural activity has been going on in the mind of Ami Mizuno, the VWF champion. He's been going through so many challenges last season, and now, even now, there's even more weird crap going on around her. See Ami with that protective mask over her face. You guys remember, she had some kind of scar on her face. I don't know what that scar looks like. I didn't get a good look at it during the War Games when it showed up. Ami believes that Tifa might possibly have these answers. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's been going on with Tifa either. All we got were clues. With even more questions. We got sequence of numbers. Mind fucking. And lots of it. Let's see if we can get some answers. Oh, wait a minute, here comes the Amano Warrior right now. Let's get some answers. Wait, what? So it looks like 3 weeks' time, we're going to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're running out of time. This is yours truly, the Jam Factor Joe Samata saying good fight, good night, I'll see you next week here on the Nitro.